Welcome, wonderful Libra. This is your September 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you, so we're starting off with that and the financial part of the reading. I'm going to clarify these oracles with some tarot and some astrology cards as well. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way. And set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Libra. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Ace of Earth, which would be the Ace of Pentacles. We have here some key sentences. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. We also have the energy of Scorpio and the 8th house. We have introspection. And we have Capricorn energy with achieve. So Ace of Pentacles is all about a new beginning, like a planting a new seed, a new opportunity that's coming for you in the month of September. So if there's any business venture that you wanted to start, to plant a new seed, month of September is beautiful month for you, since this is the overall energy for you. Okay, Ace of Earth. So if there's anything that you want to implement now, that you want to achieve, maybe you can also do some introspection if you're not sure what it is this talking about, but I'm sure you had some plans in the past here, maybe even some ancient past. Maybe you had some goal or a vision for your life, and now you're kind of called upon back to start. Okay, so I'm wishing you good luck with that. Let's just see where is the energy of Scorpio in your chart. Scorpio rules your second house of money and resources, so this is probably connected to an idea of how you can make more money in your life. And Capricorn would be 4th house, so perhaps some of you have a vision of working from home, being self-employed, and not having the need to go outside to work, but to actually open a home office. So if that's something that you want in the month of September, you will have opportunity to plant a new seed that's going in that direction. And before you do that, I would do some introspection to make sure that you kind of set the ground properly, that you think about all the things that, all the parts of the puzzle, let's put it that way, before you actually implement the seed. Try to have like this higher vision, this long-term vision. That's what Capricorn is about, and Scorpio is about dwelling deep into the idea. So both of these signs are kind of requiring dedication, commitment, and thoughtfulness on your part. Okay, but let's clarify a bit more with tarot now to just get a deeper look. But overall energy is beautiful. It's a new opportunity for you that's coming in the month of September, so make sure that you grab it. All right, let's see what tarot has to say. Okay, that's far too many. So as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below how you resonate with the reading. And if you want me to do some pick a card, like you can suggest me what kind of pick a card would you like, and I will try to make it for you. Okay, we will actually take all of that Okay. Let's see what this is. Ace of Swords that has been coming upright and reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is actually the second time I'm doing your reading. I was interrupted by my cats the first time, and you actually got this Ace of Swords in the same position here. So this is interesting energy. We also have the Empress here finishing off. So Ace of Swords is again another brand new idea. A brand new idea. And this is very powerful since it is, this card actually came out twice in the very same position in the first reading that I tried to do for you. Okay, so there is definitely some new idea, a new beginning in your work and finances, or possibly relating to your own like creative ideas. And since Capricorn ruler is Saturn, and Saturn is currently transiting your 5th house, which is actually a house of self-employment and also our creative processes. So Saturn over there has probably blocked some of your creative juices. But Saturn is there actually to teach you the discipline and value of doing things step by step. Okay, that's actually the energy of Saturn. Saturn just craves structure and hard work. So for those of you who are in creative business, I believe that you had to struggle a bit over the last 2 years. Saturn is slowly wrapping up its transit through your 5th house. It's going to linger there for another year. But don't forget, wherever Saturn is transiting, that's an opportunity for you to make really long-term seeds, seeds that you can actually reap from for the next 28 years. And that's not a small amount of time. So there is opportunity to plant new seeds in September, especially if this is something creative here with the Capricorn transiting your Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, transiting your 5th house. This can actually be something, that will bring you long-term rewards. Now, of course, there is always something you need to sacrifice in order to bring this thing about. The Empress is a beautiful, beautiful card, but the Empress also represents the labor and, how hard it is actually to bring a new life to Earth. And the same goes for every project. Every project, creative project, requires a certain amount of sacrifice so that we can actually bring it about into the world. So for you, you might be sacrificing having fun with this. You might be sacrificing your sleep. And you might be sacrificing, not buying the things that you want now. So you're probably going to save some money. You're not going to be so invited to really go out and have fun. And you might be even compromising your sleep here with the moon and in order to achieve all this. But just please remember that there needs to be balance, between action and receptivity. There needs to be always a balance, okay? I think this fluorite can actually bring you balance and can put you into this stationary mode where you can actually mull over your ideas, okay, and what is really worth your time and effort, because it will require time and effort to bring this idea to life. Think of it as carrying a child, that it's a labor, but that's what Capricorn is all about. It's all about hard work and discipline and making sure that you finish what you started. Okay, I know that might be a bit harder for Libras, since Libra is a cardinal sign in nature and therefore is good at starting things, but when it comes to finishing them up, that might be sometimes issue with Libra, and that's totally fine. We all have our natural gifts and abilities. We have another Saturn card here, which I was channeling, and also it came in the first version of your reading. And this card also, and this one, this is so interesting how cards are actually representing themselves in a second round of shuffling the very same cards here that we have. All right, so let's see. Yeah, you might be sacrificing time alone with your partner and time with your friends in order to actually focus on this goal that you want to achieve. And I think this goal is actually a kind of also a self-rebirth here with this house number 1 and this bird hatching. I think you are kind of creating new self in the month of September. Okay? And you might be also changing your vibration and the people you resonate with here with the house 11. I think some long-term relationship and partnership here with the Taurus, I think you might be questioning those. I think you're kind of looking them through the Saturn eyes here, since this bird is kind of looking back and being the wise one and just looking at their partner, their friends, even themselves through the eyes of Saturn. And Saturn can be very critical. Okay, so I advise you not to be critical so much. We all have our own journey, and you know, you meet some people and you vibe with them for some time, but if you're changing and growing and they're staying the same, of course you're gonna drift apart. But that's not a reason for you to judge these people. They have their own journey, and it's okay to judge them from your point of view. If they are kind of influencing your energy in a negative way, then that's totally justified, so that you can move on and find new people who you resonate with. Because I think you are in introspection mode and thinking how you spend your life and what you're gonna leave behind. And for some of you, you are deciding to cut off, maybe going out so much, maybe wasting your time in that way, instead of like focusing on what you really want to achieve in life. So it looks like a very important month for you, month of September. It looks really like a serious month where you kind of look at your life and look back and see what you have achieved so far and decide what it is that you really want to do from now on. And you're going to sacrifice a couple of things that are not in the alignment with the vision for your life that you want to achieve in this lifetime. So I'm wishing you good luck with that. So it's a beautiful energy. It's very empowering as well. It takes courage to change your lifestyle, but this is for the better that's coming for you. And I think it's been a long time coming. I think it's been a long time coming, and you have been thinking about this for a while now. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, dear Libras. Let's move on to the love part of the reading for you. We have Immune Coeli root. Sorry, my root chakra. Yeah, not root, my throat chakra. Appreciation. Okay, so there might be some connection here to the root and throat chakra. Maybe you need clearing from both, because I was kind of choking on my breath. So some of you who are in a relationship, you might want to consider being honest in your relationship. I mean, that's going to be appreciated in the long run. And if the person who you're with does not appreciate your honesty, perhaps it's time to fly away to somewhere where you will be accepted for who you are. You can't really change some things about you, you know, like think of yourself as a tree. You know, there are some parts of you that you don't want to change, and that you can change, and that you need to nourish you. And if that person can't really see you for what you are, then maybe it's time to appreciate yourself and just move on. So that's a channel message for some of you. For some of you, have a promise of new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. We also have for better and for worse. Okay, so there is something definitely happening in the month of September for you. I'm feeling this make it or break it energy, and it might be because of new love. So for those of you who are in established bond, I had a similar reading for Virgos. They are also kind of have this kind of new temptation that's coming their way. So it looks like in the month of September, a few signs will be definitely tempted by new love or like old love as well. There's this Cupid throwing arrows from behind, and this person not see them coming. Okay, All right, let's clarify a bit with tarot, because it's very, very interesting now to see what's going to happen. I'm guided to the writer, so let's see what it has to say. So those of you who are single, the card of a new love here. It might be really a long-term relationship, because we have here for better and for worse, which is kind of like a marriage wow vibe that I'm getting. So for some of you, you might actually meet in the month of September a person who you're gonna spend the rest of your life with and put the roots down, or actually form a relationship with the person. You might just meet them, or you actually could form a relationship. And this is something that will be grounded. It has roots, and this person will really appreciate you. And it's also sunflower here, which reminds me of the card of the sun. So this person will also make you truly happy, for some of you. And this might come really out of nowhere. The tower is like shaking up our foundation. So for those of you who are in a relationship, oh my, September looks quite rocky for some long-term relationships, I must say. Okay, I'm guided to remove this one. Anything else? Pull the top. Okay. Yeah, some of you are leaving behind something. What's going on here? All right. I'm going to clarify just a bit more. Another Ace of Swords. That's very interesting. We have Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords upright. What's going on? You have similar cards again in your love reading. Okay, guys, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not really gonna sugarcoat this. It is what it is. Some of you might be really breaking off a relationship in the month of September. If you are not happy in this relationship, and you know you're not happy in this relationship, it looks like month of September, it's gonna be a deal breaker for you. You're probably cutting off communication with this person and kind of leaving them out in the cold, and moving away from that, and kind of waiting for a new person or a new relationship. Maybe you have your mindsets on someone else, and maybe this is someone else who you actually want to talk to, but you didn't talk to before because of this Empress in a reverse, because of this relationship that you had. So I think you're gonna like want to take a new beginning with someone else. Maybe someone who you had an opportunity in the past, but you passed. Yeah, I think you felt really passionate about this person, but you had to kind of reserve that energy for yourself. You did not exude this energy to this other person in a physical world. For even if you did, it looks like that hasn't been the case for a long while because of this other relationship that you had. Okay, so that's for those of you who are not really in a happy relationship. So we have new love, we have Six of Swords, and we have the Fool. So there is definitely a new beginning in love for all of us. For all of you. I'm not a Libra, but for all of Libras. So if you are in an established relationship and you are happy with this person, there's also kind of a new beginning over there. And this might be something that you have been waiting on for a long while. Maybe an opportunity to plant the roots with your partner, maybe going more serious, maybe getting engaged or moving somewhere together with your partner as well. And for those of you who are single, there is an opportunity in love. And I think you should open it with the open arms, because for some of you, you have been single for a long time here. And I think you are really like deprived of this feeling of affection from another person. To know that other person has your back. You really miss it for some of you. And all right. I think that's about it, guys, for love part of the reading. So definitely new opportunities, whether you're in a relationship or not, there is a new opportunity. For those of you who are unhappy, I think you're really cutting off your partner, like totally like cutting off communication, and just going your own way. But for those of you who are in a happy relationship, there's some kind of new beginning, new form of communication. And for some of you, somebody from the past is coming back that you had an opportunity with, but you didn't use, and you probably kind of cut off communication with this person because of this other person. Okay. So I'm wishing you good luck with this energy. The important thing is you will feel appreciated at the end of the day. And yeah, for some of you, you are kind of partnering up with the love of your life, for better or worse. Like, this is the wow, like marriage type of vibe here that I'm getting, okay? All right, so very interesting energy, very important month for you, Libra, like emotionally. Congratulations to all of you who are like getting out of the place that you're not happy with. Congratulations to all of you who are upgrading your relationship, and congratulations to all you singles who have been waiting for this opportunity. Enjoy. Now let's move on to the last part of the reading, which would be answering a specific question of yours. I just had to pull this one because it was kind of calling me. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Okay, so that's a message that wanted to come through before you even ask your question. So knowing your worth is important, and in many ways it's important. And if you don't know your worth, you will align with the wrong kind of people who can actually use you and who will make you feel like not good. But I'm guided to actually shuffle now, and maybe I'll read a part of this later. Okay, so please think about one question that you need a like direct answer on, or guidance. Okay, that was fast. We have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Yeah, I think this is sort of connected. Set healthy boundaries and know your worth. It's kind of interconnected, because if you know your worth, it kind of implies that you are setting healthy boundaries in itself. When you know your worth, you can set healthy boundaries. But if you don't know your worth, then it's a problem to set healthy boundaries, of course. And now, let's give you your advice. Okay, we're gonna start with this. I think it's connected in your story, so we're just gonna ride with it. Okay, 54. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk Spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. Now, Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Learning to set healthy boundaries is the gift of Armadillo Spirit. You are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been okay for you in the past. This also means that you need to learn where you end and where others begin, what is yours to own and what is not. Know your limits and understand that it's an empowering choice to say no to that what doesn't feel right. Armadillo Spirit is here to tell you it's time to be honest with yourself about what you really want. Be clear on what you are agreeing to. Declare what your needs are and say no as a full sentence. These are acts of respect and kindness to others as well as to yourself. Trust your body signals and you will know what to do. Armadillo spirit guides you in making good decisions that are grounded in a strong sense of what belongs to you and what does not. Okay, that's all I have for you, wonderful Libra, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. I want to thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Libra. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to create for you in the future and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when my pick a card readings are out, and have a beautiful September. Enjoy!